This is it, the ultimate game in this college football season. Two teams that have battled through a long regular season, thrived in this 12-team playoff bracket, overcoming adversity along the way. And now, two teams battle for that gold championship trophy in the building here tonight. Which side will have their dreams come true? Welcome, folks, to AT&T Stadium, the home of the Cowboys, right here in Arlington, Texas. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish, taking on the runner-up from last year's national championship, the LSU Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. It's time to get this national championship game underway and crown a champion. Championship at stake. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. The back behind the quarterback now in the pistol. Play action here on first down. Rolling to his left, outside the pocket. Short throw complete to the tight end. Ball carrier tackled there.
Nice play-action call here by this offensive coordinator. You know, you can freeze those linebackers just for a split second. Usually that's going to give you enough room to be able to get that tight end behind them. And if the quarterback can make a nice tight throw like this, pick up some big yards.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. He hands it off from the gun. And it'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Boy, great job by this defense on this second down run. Just stonewalled him at the line of scrimmage. Now they get a chance to really pressure the quarterback here, try to get off the field.
They face third down, trying to build momentum early in this national championship game. Out of the gun now on third down. It's an out route, the catch made, and the game just good enough for a first down.
Well, I've always said I think this quarterback all year long has been able to be as consistent as any quarterback in the country. And when you get the third down, you've got to trust that he's going to make the right decision and throw an accurate ball to give you a chance at a first down. There's another example of it right there.
Looking to throw it on first down. Grabbed by the receiver. They make the stop, but not before he moves the football across midfield. First down at 48.
This defense has got to be aware of these quick throws to these wide receivers. They're lucky he didn't come up with more yards.
This Notre Dame offense is moving quickly down the field. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Second down play coming up for this offense. An inside give now from the shotgun. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
How about the offensive line here? Just a hat on a hat, opening up just enough room for the back to squeeze through there for a nice gain.
Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. They'll feed the back again. They make the tackle at the 19, but this offense now has a first down in the red zone.
Well, right now this defense seems to be sitting back, worried about the pass game. They better cheat a safety down, have an extra guy down in the box to help against this run game, because they are getting ripped apart up front.
Handoff from the shotgun. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing. Now this is the 8th play on this drive. offense switches it up here, looking to throw the ball now. The tight end has got it.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
Biggest play so far in this national championship game. It's third down in the red zone. And the wideout goes in motion. Third down play here out of the shotgun. Caught near the sticks. It's Lawrence. Tackle is made at the 8-yard line. It'll be first and goal right there.
But these guys clearly weren't even thinking about a field goal on this one. They know that field goals won't win a game like this anyway, so be aggressive. And now it's first and goal.
Keep it on the ground on first and goal. The sophomore with a strong tackle there. And the player is down injured after that last play. Let's take a timeout while they check him out. Second down and goal upcoming. And off inside, looking for the touchdown. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Boy, you'd love to see a few more yards here to give yourself a better chance on third down. Now, here early in this game, we get a big third down to see if this offensive line can keep the pressure off the quarterback.
The offense has been moving backwards here. Now a long way to go on third and goal. Out of the gun now on third down. Pass caught. Can he get in? The defense makes the stop at the 3.
On third downs like this, you can only allow completions in front of you as long as you can protect the sticks. That's what the defense did here. They knew the sticks were, and they were able to make the tackle short of the line.
The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle. It breaks the scoreless tie here, makes it 3-0.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
He'll bring it out from his end zone. He'll be tackled at the 21. That's good work by the coverage team. Quarterback still with the football. And he'll head out of bounds after a short gain on that run.
Now give the defense a lot of credit there. They were ready for this option play. Good awareness and containment to be able to force them into this upcoming third down situation.
Second down after that previous play. Looking for a receiver. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. That's good for first down yardage. They'll spot it at the 37.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
First down here for this offense. Off the play fake, looking to throw. And it's caught. He'll be taken down, but he crosses midfield at the 48. They bring him down, but the freshman quarterback showing off the arm strength. The drive stays alive with that first down completion.
It was a great completion here. Quarterback puts this ball on the money. And when you talk about LSU and you talk about the history, it's easy to bring up Joe Burrow in 2019. But, Chris, you've been following this as long as I have. You know that when LSU is really dangerous, they get consistent play from the quarterback. It doesn't have to be Burrow, but just a guy that can be efficient, be a good leader, and complement the running game. And right now you're starting to see that from this team. Good completion. Now, can you do it consistently? Because if you can, with the athletes they have around that position, they become a real threat.
Oh, the pass rush gets home.
Chris, I really felt the quarterback came off the fake a little bit too quick. The defense didn't bite at all on the play action. They saw the quarterback had the ball, attacked, and got the sack.
That O-line now. It's 2nd and 12. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. Defense surrounds it. Just a short gain on that completion.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play. Coach elects to try for 3 points and sends out the field goal unit. And he's got it from 49 yards out. What a powerful kick. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. They'll take a timeout while they check it out.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. The pickup is 7 yards. Now it's 2nd and 3.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. So some early drama here. We're all even at the end of one. Take a quick pause and check out the stats from this first quarter. And after a promising start, we hope that both these teams will just continue with more of this action. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Snags the quick throw. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
Simple pitch and catch on the drag route. Quarterbacks love these routes because they're short throws, but those yards after the catch kind of pad your stats.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. They'll run it here. That's the running back with the ball. Brought down, but broke a tackle to produce a solid gain there.
Coaches told us in the pregame production meetings they love this back's mixture of speed and power. We know about the speed, but he also showed the ability to break tackles on that run.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Movement here from the tight end. Takes off in a bootleg. Pressure is coming. He's going to try to use his legs here. Looks like Notre Dame will have the first down.
Defense does a great job of taking everything away downfield. This quarterback wanted to take a shot, but nothing is there. The only problem is they didn't account for him taking off and running, so he picks up the first down.
They'll hand it off. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Second down play coming up. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. They'll switch it up here, looking to throw. Gets made on the out route. He's brought down, but the game moves the ball to the 39.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide.
but here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
7th play of the drive coming up. And they'll run it. Hand it off to the running back. He's got the first and still going. They finally make the stop for the offense threatening down. First down to the 27.
Well, you keep getting these chunk runs by this offense. They keep moving the chains and putting a lot of pressure on this defense, especially on a long drive like this. This defense looks clearly worn down.
Notre Dame getting set for the 1st and 10 now. Quarterback will throw it off the one-pass option. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays, but the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
Defense is coming after him. Fires it on the move. Gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Irish. Who says you need explosive plays, Kirk? That was a long, grinding scoring drive.
And think about this. This is the national championship, and you're able to execute it like that against this quality of a defense, and that is a great job by the coordinator and the quarterback being in sync and putting together a heck of a drive.
He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Comes the LSU offense back on the field. They settled for a field goal in the last possession. They're looking for the end zone, no doubt, here. They'll tackle him right at the 25-yard line.
Well, if you're going to run the read option, you're going to have to keep your eye on that defensive end. If he collapses down inside to the running back, then you pull him and take it yourself as a quarterback to the outside. Now, if he stays outside, you're going to go ahead and leave it in the running back's belly. In this case, he pulled it and got some good yards himself.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Looking for a man. Quarterback delivers quickly, a receiver on the screen. Good execution, gets a block, and gets the first down. A new set of downs after that completion. Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
A lot of times college football, the game comes down to just a play or two. And that's a missed opportunity by this offense. I wouldn't be surprised to see them try to come back to that same play in the 2nd half.
After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from the 34. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. And this pass is on target. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field, so let's check this call. Solid gain on the play there, wiped out by the penalty flag. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. And the quarterback dropping back. Caught by the receiver. He's found some room at the 45. Oh, and he hits it out of bounds after a really nice game there.
Chris, we're still early in this game, and you can already sense the chemistry between this quarterback and the wide receiver. These two just make it look so easy.
This LSU offense is moving quickly down the field. On 1st down, it's play action. He escapes the pocket. Oh, and they get him. The defense finally chasing him down for a sack.
Chris, I think we're starting to see a theme here in this national championship, and to me, it's this defensive pressure. I don't know if I thought that prior to this game, but now that we're watching it here in this first half, that's the second sack. They're getting after this quarterback in a big way today.
Second and long for this offense after the sack. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. It's a quick grab. Runner scoots out of bounds after... Decent yards.
That's an easy completion for the quarterback, finding his receiver just dragging underneath coverage.
What will the call be on 3rd and long now from the 44? Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Makes the catch. Defense wraps him up after a 6-yard gain. Brings up 4th down. Special teams on the field now. Here comes a punt. Finally forced out of bounds with a solid return that time. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. There's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Oh, the pass is picked off. He goes down, but snags the ball and gives this defense a takeaway.
Boy, great hands by the defender to take that ball away and pretty much steal it from the intended receiver. I don't know if I'd be targeting that defender very many more times.
And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. They were forced to punt it away last time, so let's see if they can get clicking in this possession. The defense swarms. He's going backwards. He'll lose 4 yards on the play. Rush start to the drive, they lose 4. Makes it now 2nd down and 14. It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Chance for the offense to take the lead before the break. Now it's 2nd down here. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Screen to the receiver in the flat. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
How about the arm strength from this quarterback? He really didn't have any other option than to put it right in there and give it everything that he had. Great timing and a good job of squeezing that in between the defenders.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up 4th down.
Well, it's decision time now, Chris. 4th and short coming up, and you know they're thinking about going for this one. Likely looking at that play sheet and finding the go-to play that'll help them pick up this 1st down and keep this drive alive. They're thinking 6 points.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. Looks like the returner will try and field this one. He stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. It's a run. Running back's got it. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Looking to scramble. Extending the play now. Breaks loose at the 40. He'll head out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the 1st down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the 1st and keep this drive moving.
He's tackled just short of the midfield line at the 49.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice gain.
And there's the handoff. Looks like Notre Dame will have the 1st down. The offense will now quickly spend the timeout.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the 1st down, but he got it.
Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Off the play fake, looking to throw. And the pass is complete to the tight end. Tackle is made. That's a short gain, well short of the marker. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly. They're going to run it. 1st down and more. He's still running. He's in the clear. Touchdown, Notre Dame. No chance to catch him there.
It was just a matter of time till this guy found a seam and took it to the house. Unbelievable job by the offensive lineman, allowing him to get to that 2nd and 3rd level. And with his kind of speed, no chance of bringing him down.
So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. And he'll be tackled right at the 20. That's a good job by the coverage team. comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? Oh, it's a double pass. Oh, and he misfires just beyond the receiver's grasp.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. You've got a lot of time back there to throw the ball. And eventually, it's going to cost you.
After the incompletion, 2nd and 10. What can they do here to make it 3rd and manageable? And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Finds room at the 30. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the 2nd quarter.
Chris, what I love here is just the vision by the running back. Showing great patience, the hole opens up, and then he's able to use his speed to pick up some good yards.
Off the play fake on 1st down. Looks to the left, and it's complete. Offense stops the clock with their 2nd timeout to talk strategy. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. On the move now. On the run, he'll let it go. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. They finally tackle him, but all the way down to the 20-yard line. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. So, with only a few seconds left in the half, out comes the field goal unit. And it's good right down the middle. The Minnows going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. Notre Dame will kick it off to start the 2nd half. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. Hoping to click here at the beginning of the 3rd quarter, try to make up this deficit. They get the 2nd half started with their running play. They've got it in the backfield. Nowhere to run. They'll lose a yard on the play.
You get to the national championship, Chris, you'd love to see more balance. They've not been able to run the football the entire game, putting everything on this quarterback in their passing game.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Nowhere to go here, and the ball is knocked loose. The offense able to follow it and avoid the turnover. Got lucky that time. And the replay booth has signaled they want to stop and have another look at this one. So after taking a closer look, the officials are going to overturn that previous ruling on the field. So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. He stopped short of the marker, so it's 4th down now.
Great job here by the defense. 3rd down and long. You drop back in coverage, keep everything in front of you, force that quarterback to have to check the ball down, and then you rally to the football to force this 4th down. Great job here by the D.
Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. And he's going to head out of bounds, but not before picking up some good yardage on the return. And the Fighting Irish offense comes back out onto the field. And they'll give it to the back. First down, looking for more now. All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, Fighting Irish.
Well, this is what this running back brings to the table for this offense. He's always one touch away from a huge play. And here he gets the ball, gets some space, and from there, no one's going to catch him on his way to the end zone.
Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. He's going to try for a return from a couple yards deep in the end zone. And he'll be tackled right at the 20. That's a good job by the coverage team. Offense makes their way on the field. Opening play of the drive, he looks right for a completion. This one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Boy, these receiver screens, if run correctly, can be a big play with a convoy of linemen out in front. This time, just not able to get it going. It's a nice job of the defense to prevent a big play.
They go backwards on first down, so it's second and long from the 19. Moves out of the pocket. He makes the grab. And he'll run out of bounds and pick up a few yards on the play.
We're in the age of the mobile quarterback, and you saw it right there. The ability to scramble out of the pocket, extend the play, and make passes like that is invaluable to the offense.
Urgency now for the offense that hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Here's the option play. Oh, and it's fumbled. The lateral goes wrong. Looks like the defense has it for a takeaway.
How about this defense flying in there trying to get their hat on the ball? They do, and they're able to pounce on it for a big turnover.
The Fighting Irish offense is back on the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? They've got him in the backfield. It's a 4-yard loss. They don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Tackle finally made. That's a very solid gain, but not close to first down yardage yet.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
On the run here. Lets it go. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. Touchdown, Irish. And the route is on. We had a short field. The offense did exactly what they're supposed to do. That would have been a big ask for the defense there.
Absolutely. But when you're given that kind of field position, anything less than a touchdown would be a disappointment. They did exactly what they needed to do by capitalizing on that short field.
And the return starts just inside the end zone. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. That fumble in the last possession set up a touchdown. Can they bounce back from that costly error here? Catch hauled in here over the middle. Solid gain there. Moves the ball out to the 32. Offense right to the line, playing their tempo now.
Well, it's another accurate throw by this quarterback. And Chris, when we did our prep to get ready for the national.
And they heave it deep downfield. And he rolls it in to the 15, still going. Touchdown, Tigers. They were not going to catch him that time. That's a crucial response by this offense, but still plenty of work to do here in the third quarter.
Well, I love that they're still fighting and competing. You can tell they've made some adjustments at half and try to get them back into this game. And that score is a great start.
And he'll set up to throw. And it's caught in the end zone for a two-point conversion to cut into this lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
LSU 17.
And it's fielded. Returner trying to create a big play here. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16.
To get a stop. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Solid run, moves the ball out across the 20 to 21.
It's a good, solid game, 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. And he'll just get rid of it.
Man, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
After the incompletion, they'll come to the line for a 3rd and 4. The shotgun running play call. They can't stop him. Runs through a tackle. He's got space here. They bring him down, but it's a big gainer for the 47.
Boy, just a blown opportunity here by this defense. They got him to 3rd down, a chance to potentially get them off the field. And the fact that they're trailing, they needed to make a play. But you got to give credit to this offense. In the national championship, that big offensive line opened up a hole, and they pick up the 1st down and keep working clock.
Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Gonna run it. It's Lawrence. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Running out of time in the pocket. And the defense comes up with the football.
Oh, what a play by this defense. Trailing in the 2nd half. Really, the only way you can get back into this game is create turnovers. Ball's on the ground, they pounce on it, and they get the ball back to their own offense.
And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. He's running out of time here. He'll heave the ball deep down that right side. Oh, and a chance at an interception in the end zone. Could not quite hold on to the ball. It's going to be 2nd down.
Boy, not only did they drop what looked like an interception in their own end zone, they blew a golden opportunity to shift the momentum in their favor.
And the incompletion now makes it 2nd and 10 from the 49. QB tries it again here on 2nd and 10. And this pass is caught. They bring him down after a short gain there.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. Defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And the play goes nowhere. Picked up about a yard, but it'll be 4th down.
How about that, Chris? They run the football here on 3rd down, almost pick up the 1st down. What it does, though, is it gives them a much better chance if they decide to go for this of picking up that 1st down.
Here we go on 4th down. Past the 30. Finding space at the 20. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, LSU.
What a long run for the touchdown. I don't know if his defense was caught sleeping or walking in mud. I can't pick which one. Maybe it's both, because the running back just went right by them so easily for the big game and a big-time score.
Turner trying to create good field position. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. So here comes the Notre Dame offense back onto the field. They moved it well last time. Got across the 50, but then fumbled the football away. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. The ball is picked off.
Boy, just when it looked like they had complete control of the national championship, they turned the ball over. The only real mistake they could have made to give their opponent a chance to get back into the game, and they've done it.
The offense, excellent field position to start this drive. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Looking downfield near the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone. Obviously, the defense will decline that penalty on the offense and take the result of that play. Receiver in motion now. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. They'll run it from the gun. It's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. The back's got it. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Well, these are the kind of plays you have to make to be able to win the game in the second half. This back had a great first half and has gotten plenty of touches, so you've got to make sure this half is different than how things have gone so far.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Looking for his big tight end. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things. It allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
And to begin the drive here, set up at the 30. Play action here on 1st down. The pass rush closing in. Choosing to just throw the ball away that time. Second down play now coming up. Following the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 30. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. The pocket breaking down. Oh, and they've got him. A sack on the final play of this 3rd period. And so quick as we hit the quarter break here, Notre Dame has the lead. We've reached the end of the 3rd quarter in this national championship battle that has lived up to the hype. Before the final period, let's check out the game stats. The defense gets the sack and gets off the field. Not a very good boot. Sets up the offense in great field position. And the Fighting Irish offense comes back out onto the field. They had to punt the ball last time. Now they're looking to add points, build on this lead. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
Well, there's something we haven't seen much in this game at all. That ball carrier being tackled near the line of scrimmage. Maybe if this defense can make more plays like that in the second half, their team will be able to chip away at this lead.
Important 2nd down play coming up. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. That one falls incomplete, looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down. They come to the line, a long way to go for the 1st down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Looks like he's going to run it. Breaks loose at the 45.
Another great decision by the quarterback here. Good job of keeping this drive alive, keeping the clock moving. Late in the game, these are the plays that win football games, and that was a big one.
Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Ball handed to the running back. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
And I like the run play here. And offensively, at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. The defense with more pre-snap movement. The shotgun handoff here. And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. That gain sets up a 3rd down play. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Makes a quick catch. That's enough to move the sticks and give them a 1st down at the 41.
Well, the defense gets these guys to 3rd down. They got a chance to get them off the field, and instead they give up the 1st down. So the clock will continue to move, and the defense is really at the mercy of this offense at this point.
This Notre Dame offense is moving quickly down the field. And here's the handoff. The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays in 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Good job bleeding the clock on this drive so far. They'll come up on a 2nd down. They'll run it here. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
Well, how fitting for him to get another nice carry here, because it's been that kind of game in the national title. We knew coming in that he was going to be showcased. I didn't think he would have this kind of performance on this big of a stage, but he has, and a big reason why they're going to win this national title.
Play number 8 in this championship game drive, and they face 3rd down and short. Can he get there on the ground? Looks like Notre Dame will have the 1st down.
Another positive gain by this back. I'm telling you, between the offensive line sustaining blocks and this back's vision and ability to explode into that 2nd level of this defense, this guy is having a monster day in the biggest stage of all in the national championship.
And the back gets the football. It's a 1-yard gain, 2nd and 9 coming up. Defensive fans getting frustrated. Offense continues to march. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Here's the handoff. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
The 11th play of this marathon drive, but it's 3rd and long now. Gives it to the back. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's 4th down coming up.
Well, this defense is going to have to mix up some looks, because this back has had a monster day in the national championship. Running inside, running outside. The defense has got to do a good job of locking in on him to negate his big play ability.
And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick. And that will extend their lead even further.
LSU 24.
He'll bring it out from his end zone. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3-and-out. Can they put something together in this drive? Quick throw to his receiver. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down. The incompletion makes it 2nd and 10 now from the 21. And throwing again on 2nd and 10. He flips it to the back across the middle.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. It's 3rd down for the offense. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into a tight window. He'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Just a great job of anticipating that and coming up with a big interception by this defense. Because they have this lead, they've really forced this offense to become one-dimensional. They're expecting the ball to be into the air. The defensive backs have their eyes on the ball, and they're able to capitalize with a big pick here in the national title.
And the Fighting Irish offense is back on the field. Last possession produced a field goal. Let's see what they can come up with this time. They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to go. A 2-yard loss.
Man, just complimentary football, really, in a nutshell. They get this football back thanks to their own defense, creating that turnover, working with the lead like this. Really, it's all but over. Now the offense is just thinking about running the football and working that clock.
Grinding away with a running game. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Had a nice drive going here, but now it's 3rd down and long. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. And the same runner's got it again. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Chris, an interesting call here. I know they have the lead, but I thought they might throw the football. They surprised me, but you know who they didn't surprise? That defense. They were not shocked at all by the run call on 3rd down and long. They stuffed that right at the line of scrimmage.
So on 4th down, here comes a crucial field goal attempt. And that kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that. And they add to their lead. So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He's got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Bringing pressure. Launches it deep down the left side. And he is wide open for a huge gain. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. This offense moves into enemy territory inside the 45 after that big play. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Receiver makes the catch. They get him down, but not before he moves the football to the 32. The guys up front lined up. It's 1st down.
Well, he continues to have time to throw the football, and he makes this defense pay for it. Now, they realized coming into this game, they had to take away his ability to throw the football downfield. But it's the receivers and their plays after the catch that's really giving them a hard time.
Oh, and he dropped it. Very uncharacteristic play by this wide receiver. 2nd down. So the misfire in 1st down makes it 2nd and 10 from the 32. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on 1st down. He's got it near the end zone. Receiver steps out just short of the goal line. Here we go. 1st and goal. A touchdown here gets him right back into this game. Back to throw again. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, LSU. Great catch when they desperately needed it. Here we go, national championship game, 4th quarter, 1-possession game, Kirk. Let's see who's going to step up.
Well, the stakes can't get any bigger. The offense has done their job to give themselves a chance. But what about their opponent? What about the other side? How will they handle this pressure? Late in the game, they still have the lead. I want to see what their plan of attack is and how aggressive they might be willing to be.
And the Notre Dame offense back out on the field. Settled for 3 last time. No doubt they're looking for the end zone in this possession. They'll give it to the running back. Makes a nice move there. And the run moves the ball up to the 33.
Chris, this back has had a great day. They're winning the football game. I just looked at my stats. This guy's at 99 yards on the day. You can tell how badly he wants to cross the 100-yard threshold. He's been superb today.
So the clock stops as we head into the final 2 minutes of play here. This defense needing to step up and make a play now. Here we go. A national championship is so close if the offense can keep the football and just bleed out the clock. Handoff here from the shotgun. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Well, clearly he'd like to keep the clock running after this play if you're the offense with this small of a lead. It just isn't worth it to risk an incompletion on a third down pass here.
A national championship right in front of them if the offense can keep the football away here. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. He keeps it on the design run. They stop him, but it's a first down. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout or then check him out. Here we go. A national championship is so close if the offense can keep the football and just bleed out the clock. Chewing clock with the running game. Gets the first and still running. And that game moves the ball across midfield. First down coming up from the 46.
Boy, another nice game by this back. He has had a beautiful day today running the football, just kind of in that zone, and a big reason why they have a nice lead today.
It's a shotgun run call. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
Man, every defensive coordinator will tell you, I just want my guys to play fast. And how about that one right there? He almost ends up tackling the quarterback as he's handing the ball off. This offense is lucky they didn't end up fumbling.
Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. So back-to-back plays, nowhere to run. This defense all over the running back so far. A national championship right in front of them if the offense can keep the football away here. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And the play goes nowhere. Picked up about a yard, but it'll be fourth down. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. And they'll kick it away here. This will bounce and head out of bounds inside the 10. That's a great punt. The offense will be pinned back. So the drive gets underway, backed up at the 8-yard line. First down, looking to throw the football. Looking deep for late game heroics. That ball is incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on first down.
Love this aggressive mindset from the quarterback and offensive coordinator. Found the matchup that you wanted, take a shot downfield. You don't hit it, but you made the defense be aware of it.
Timeout taken by the defense here with 19 seconds to play.
Notre Dame.
Here we go. Final minutes of this national championship game.
Can this quarterback step up and become a hero?
After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. He's going to pull it down and run. On the move, trying to scramble for the first down, comes up short.
And a timeout taken by the offense to stop the clock with 12 seconds remaining. And it comes down to this in the national championship. Close game, final minutes. Can this quarterback step up and make a winning play? And that one is incomplete with just 9 seconds on the clock.
Chris, this is it. It comes down to this fourth down play to be able to stay in this football game. They've got to convert to be able to keep their hopes alive. Can this quarterback deliver and make the play?
Looking to throw for the first down.
He escapes the pocket.
He's got it, and that is enough for a first down. They bring him down, but he reaches the 30-yard line.